of you. So I thought it was time for a little update blog on the channel. It's been pretty quiet on the channel recently, so just giving you guys an idea of what's been going on, what's going to be going on. Firstly, you'll have seen the trailer this week for WRC4. Lots of opinion on that at the moment. Visually, it does look very similar to last year's. I do see a lot of comments that often say it looks just like WRC1. Well, no, it doesn't. WRC1, it's moved on actually quite a long way to WRC3, but I think this year it doesn't look like it's necessarily going to be a huge step up, though I do think a lot of people are going to have issues with the sound. You don't hear the sound at first, the excitement builds, and then you hear a little bit of engine noise there that I think really that's going to affect a lot of people this year. I think last year people accepted it. I think this year people aren't so much, and I think in terms of development circles, I often try and educate people that the reflection they made on the game last year might not necessarily appear in this version. It might appear in the next version next year, but either way, I think it's going to be interesting to see how the game turns out. I'll be interviewing the developer playing the game and getting you guys some more information to look at in the next couple of weeks. Going to be at Gamescom next week, of course, and I will have a preview for that on a separate video. We've had the new Formula 1 trailer going up today, featuring, of course, David Croft. Now, a few people have mentioned David. Yes, I have to agree. His voice doesn't necessarily sound well suited to the trailer. I think they could have done with something a bit more well-spoken, Patrick Stewart or something there. But it certainly needed to be a bit more rousing, I think, rather than David sort of whispering sensibly into the microphone. Either way, though, people have been quite critical about it. I don't think that visually it has a problem. It's the best looking Formula 1 game ever made on a console, so there's no problem there visually for me. I think it's going to be, I think the problem has been the bugs over recent years that have come and gone, and sorting everything out and balancing it. I think this year is going to be the best version they've had yet. Certainly if there's lots of bugs in it again this year, it won't bode well for the future. But I think this year they're going to get it right, and with the classic content, it's a nice addition. It's a step in the right direction as well. I'm going to look more at that later. Rather interestingly, some of the legend drivers, they have original driver for Williams, I've been given Nigel Mansell, legend driver David Coulthard. I just feel they should be swapped around a bit maybe. It's a bit of a strange one in a couple of cases. But besides that, we're going to have some more presenters appearing on the channel. I'm talking to people over the next few months. I'm going to be talking to more and more people to look at presenting content on VVV and the opportunity to present themselves. The first content is going to be from Cody, who I met on a Play with Alan evening. He's reviewed a DLC for us, first of 3 videos, and you're going to see that on the channel over the next few days, as well as a DLC review from community member Domestic Mango. He made the amazing intro we have now on the channel, and he's also done a Forza review for us on some content as well, so we're hoping to have that complete from him shortly and be putting that up on the channel. So besides that, there's lots of news going on. Obviously, I'm doing a lot of planning for Gamescom. You know, lots of work behind the scenes. You know, we want to get you guys great content. You know, really get behind the scenes. Really get some questions to some of the developers and stuff like that. You know, and it's hard getting that access sometimes. But I'm burrowing away at the moment. We're making great progress, and I know people have mentioned in the past, you know, about the lack of PC gaming. You know, hopefully that's all going to change very soon. I've been saying that for some time, but there are constantly delays. I would love to have it all set up right now, but I know that it's going to take a few more weeks. But we will be on the PC content very soon. We will have some iRacing content. That's all being sorted out. We'll have some Gran Turismo 6 content when that's out. Again, no restriction for us now, besides F1 as well. So finally, after a couple of years of hard work, working with all the racing developers, we're making great progress, and you're going to see the results of that in the next few weeks. But that's it from me for now. There's going to be a Gamescom preview to follow in the coming days. There's going to be a video on the GT Academy, which took place at Silverstone recently, and also we're going to have some other preview bits and pieces as well. But that's it from me for now. As ever, more soon.